Rev up your engines! All right, what's in the box? Well, today I'm talking about some really bad products that you should not waste your money on. We'll let old Scotty waste his money on them so you don't have to. But in the interest of honesty, I didn't waste my money on any of these products either. Yet I have them in my possession. How did that come about? Well, every day I get scores of companies saying, "Oh, Scotty, what do you charge to advertise our products?" And I said, I don't charge anything because I don't do paid advertisements. I tell them all honestly, send me your product. If you believe it's a good product, send me one and I will try it out. Some products are great. Some are mediocre. Well, the ones that I'm showcasing today are pretty horrible products. And I hate to see anybody waste their hard-earned money on them. Now, there's nothing worse than you go to start your car and the battery's dead. Well, there can be something worse. You could have a jump starter like this that doesn't work. Now, they're not giving these things away. This one is called Fantech, and you can see it's in a nice box. Everything's in there. The Fantech T8 Apex. As you can see, it's 129 bucks. On Amazon. But don't be fooled by positive comments saying, "Oh, this is the greatest, blah, blah, blah." A lot of those are paid for. Your car won't start because it's cold. So you open up the box and the stupid thing won't even come out of the box. It's a blow molded box and it is so tight. I had to get this broken hole that was lying around, stick it in, and wedge the thing out. Not a good beginning. Now we turn it over. Pretty simple. Attach the clamps, press for 2 seconds. So, pretty simple, right? Not rocket science. Okay. And I only plug in one way. We plug in it. Then it says attach the car. We attach the car. Negative to negative, it says minus. Positive to positive. So we go inside the car. We come in to start it. Step on the brake, push the button. Nothing. It doesn't work. And needless to say, I tried this baby out on 10 different cars. If it was a battery that was just a little bit weak, it eventually started a couple of those cars. But this battery is extremely flat. It won't start it. That's what you want it for, a flat battery. Now, check this out. It's not like it doesn't have a charge. This has got 99% of the charge. It just doesn't work. Not only does it not work well, but all it's got is one button. That's it. It's a really stupid design. Now, this has 99%. It wouldn't start this car, right? Watch this. This is a Gulu jump starter. This is the one I keep in my personal car. Same basic idea, only it works. And if you check this out, you turn it on. And you can see, okay, it's only got 61% left because I've used it 8 times already. And it started every single car. But it also has a boost button that you can see. So let's try this out with only 61% of the power. We'll put this here. We'll push the boost button. Yeah, and it says ready. Now we'll get in the car, close the door, and we'll see what the Gulu does. Gee, it starts right up. Now yeah, this Lexus has a really flat battery, but this Gulu one, even though it only had 61% of its battery charge left, and the other one, that's a piece of crap, had 99%, this Gulu started it up with no problems at all. And really, the Gulu one, it was only $5 more than the one that didn't work at all. So really, this Fantech, I got a fantastic idea. Don't waste your money on it. And it's such a shame it's got such a cute hard shell case. And the Gulu just comes with a bag. But hey, it works. So I'll take the bag with a drawstring over that junker. Now the next product I'm telling you to stay away from is this wireless backup camera, observation camera by this company called NewCam. You open up the box, hey, it's made out of solid metal, got a nice antenna. You can charge it with a USB. They say that it has a really strong battery, a 3,000 milliamp lithium ion battery built in, and a 32 gigabyte memory card built into it. You'd think, hey, that's pretty good. You could stick it on the back of your trailers, on the back of your vehicle, anything you want, and it has a range, it says, of 150 feet wirelessly. So you can mount it wherever you want. You know, all those ugly wires. If you put it in the back, you know, the wires going everywhere. Pretty good idea, right? Well, theoretically it is, but the darn thing doesn't work at all. This is a problem that I find with these Chinese companies and their crappy Chinese apps. As you can see in the box, it says, use the UC Cam app. Even has a QR code to scan, right? So I tried and tried on my smartphone. I got the app up. You can download it. People didn't say very nice things about it. It says it's a piece of crap that doesn't work. The good reviews that were truthful, I'm sure plenty of the people who work for the company said how great it was, but read the reviews that tell you it's horrible. Those are all completely correct, because the app went on the phone, but then you got to connect it to the camera. To the QR code, it says QR code is incorrect. I tried, but after the 10th time I said, what a piece of crap. Good thing I didn't buy this thing and they sent it to me. But then I thought, haven't I seen that before? So I go in the back of my garage and lo and behold, covered in dust is another new cam. I tried this thing out years ago and it didn't work either. It amazes me that this company is still in business. I checked on Amazon and they're still selling these things for like 239 bucks. They don't work. I couldn't even get it to access the phone. The app is such a piece of crap. It sure looks cute on the dash. Well, heck, now I got two of them. A dusty one and a non-dusty one. But neither of them work. When you go 0 for 2 in this business, you're really asking for it. Just amazes me that the company's still in existence. Now, I did read some of the reviews, and one guy said, well, a backup cam, I couldn't have it on my trailer and depend on it because it would just break into pixels all the time, and it worked for a week or two, but then it stopped working. So I couldn't even do a test of it because I couldn't get my phone to even operate the stupid thing. The fact that they're still selling them for like 220 something bucks on Amazon after all these years, they sent me another one and it still doesn't work. That's the problem with these Chinese electronics that use their own apps. The apps are absolute garbage. Sometimes they just piggyback on some other app. I've tried out so many of these Chinese things that don't work. Make your head spin. It's just insane that they're still in business. I don't know, but don't waste your money on this thing. It's junk. Even though it's solid metal, I mean, I thought, ooh, it's not plastic. Look. It's all metal, got a nice looking lens and stuff. Forget it, it's garbage. So I've got a suggestion for new cam. Why don't you find yourself a new line of business and give up trying to make cameras for vehicles? Now, it's not like there aren't Chinese companies that make good cameras that work. Check this out. This is one of my new Real-Link security cameras. Man, I got them hooked up. These things work fantastic. The one is a whole house one. You can hook up a whole house to it, and it uses its own little computer to run it. Now, the next product I'll advise you to stay away from is this notebook computer. Model V14S. Chinese laptop, and it's really cheap. Now, the company sent me one. They said, you can play games on it. You can edit videos. I think, great, I could get a nice backup computer. I could try it out. So they sent it to me, and I tried using it on cars, to analyze them, to edit videos, and I gotta say, it's the biggest piece of crap computer I've ever had in my life. It just feels crappy, and look, it's got one whopping USB port. That is it. Now, it's got an extremely weak battery. Sometimes I use this thing for 45 minutes and then it shut itself off for lack of power. That's just uncalled for today. And this particular one, I looked it up on Amazon. They're selling them today for 479 bucks. Now, they call it a laptop, but really, I'd call it a desktop, because if you want to use it any length of time, you got to plug the stupid thing in. And I mean, for me as a mechanic, one, when I work on cars, I like the idea that it's a laptop that I can just carry and it runs on the battery. I tried it, but it ran out of power while I was analyzing stuff. It has such a weak battery. And for those of you who think you're going to play games on it, good luck with that. The speakers sound like crap. And hilariously enough, they didn't sound at all when I first got it. The first 4 times I used it, the sound wouldn't work. And I tried everything I possibly could to make the sound work. But then for some unknown reason, the 5th time I turned it on, the sound started working. It's still working at least. Not very good, but at least it's still working. But they said it could be used for editing videos. Let me tell you, I have Lenovo. It's 10 years old. It's 10 times faster than this new computer. This thing was so slow. I was thinking, gee, it takes me 15, 20 minutes to upload videos. Let's see what this new one will do. The new one was taking 2 or 3 hours to upload the same amount. It's an absolute pile of junk. Not my color, but I really don't care what color it is. It is just a cheap little computer. I read the reviews on Amazon. One person said, you want to buy a $479 word processor, go ahead. You know, you can buy those things for 65 bucks. It's pretty much useless. And look, it's cold outside. You can hear it. It's going, and this is a computer I've only used a short period of time. You can tell it's already falling apart. Now, the company kept asking me, are you going to make a video on it? Are you going to? I told them, I said, this is one of the worst computers I've ever seen in my life. I said, but I'm going to be making a video on products I tell people never to buy. If you want it there, be my guest. And they said, oh, yes, we want you to make a video on it. So here it is, the worst computer that I've ever tried out. I just had to say, thank goodness I didn't fork out the $479 for it. But yes, these notebook computers, model V14S, are still being sold at Amazon for $479. If you want the world's most expensive pink word processor and you don't mind wasting $479 on that, go right ahead. So now you know 3 products you should run far away from, and don't waste your money. They're not cheap products either. So if you never want to miss another one of my new car repair videos, remember to ring that bell.